Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Amanda Rose, and in today's video I am going to be trying out the One Size Turn Up the Base Foundation Powder, and I'm also going to be trying the Visionary eyeshadow palette that I got in my Ipsy box. I'm really excited to try out both of them with you guys, but before we do get started, please subscribe to my channel for beauty and lifestyle. Don't forget to click the post notification bell just to be notified when I do upload a new video, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. As you guys know, I did try the powder foundation in the shade 5NR and it was way too dark for me. It is definitely going to be a summer shade, so I did end up getting light 4G, so it's light with golden undertones. I'm going to go ahead and compare the two just so you guys can see the color difference between the two. I'll go ahead and swatch it and all that stuff. And then I have the eyeshadow palette. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing with this. I really want to play with the blue, but I don't know. I'm probably going to do something that I've never done before. I'm not quite sure because I usually play it safe. But with this palette, I can be a little bit more fun with it. We're gonna get into the base. I am going to do the base on camera for you guys this time. Usually I skip this part, but why not? This is definitely not higher end, but I'm gonna go in with the NYX the Marshmallow Primer in the areas that I need pore filling. You really don't need that much for this product. I didn't even do a full pump, and this is a lot. I'm gonna go in with the NYX Bare With Me Luminous Tinted Skin Serum. This one is in light medium. I really liked this with the Fenty powder foundation, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this everywhere. This definitely gives you a nice light skin tint, but it also gives you a nice luminous glow. And I've been on the hunt for something that is very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. The next thing I'm gonna go in with is my Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape Concealer. This one is in 27S. Like I've said before, I really do love this. It feels so creamy and it feels cooling and it doesn't dry out any part of my under eye area. I'm gonna go in with my beauty sponge. I usually go in with my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, but I actually want to try the powder foundation with a sponge as well. So I already had this ready to go and I'm like, you know what? I haven't used a sponge in a really long time, so let's just go ahead and do this. I have the light 5NR and the light 4G. Between the two, you can actually see that there's a difference between this and this. Like when you go into Sephora, the lighting is so freaking bad. You can't see anything in there. They really need to get on that because I always get the wrong shades every single time. Like every single time. You can see that this is a little bit more rosy and this is more gold, and I need something that's going to be more of a yellow tone. You can see this is really rosy and this one is yellow. Totally very different colors. So this one is the 5NR and this one is the gold color. The gold color still might actually be a little too dark for me. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we will go ahead and try that. I have a velvety matte finish. It's not supposed to be cakey. You can use it as a blot, set, and touch up. It says that it is buttery and buildable. I'm gonna go in with one side sponge and the other side a brush. Okay, not too bad. Still looks a little dark. When I did the Sephora shade match online, this is what it came out to. All my foundations are the closest to this color. I almost went with 3, but I just felt like this one is the closest to what I would need, and it's not bad. I mean, I am a lot lighter, but I think with a little bit more sun I'll be fine. Right now this is layering very nicely on top of the skin tint. I go in with my sponge. I know that he used a powder puff, but I don't have one of those, so I'm just gonna go in with this. And we're gonna go in. Okay, this isn't bad. It's just taking a lot of time, and it's like grabbing onto dry spots I didn't know were there. Right here, you can see it looks really good on the skin. But then once you come to this side where I used the sponge, so you can kind of see like right in this area, but it looks like there's lines there. So I don't really like using the sponge. So I'm just gonna go in with the brush that I used earlier. I'm just gonna diffuse this with the brush. This looks way better with the brush. And I feel like you don't need a lot of product, and all you do is you disperse the color with the brush. The blender is, I'm sure a lot of people will like the blender. I don't like it. Okay, so there is that. That looks really good. It is, like I said, a little dark, but that is fine. It's not as dark as the other one. I literally looked like an Oompa Loompa last time. I was like dying. I was laughing so freaking hard. I had to cut out so much. I just didn't want to seem like I was complaining too much, even though I was, because I looked like an Oompa Loompa. But this looks a lot better. It looks more golden. It looks a little bit more, you know, like yellow undertone. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into the palette. I am not gonna be really swatching any of them. Like I've said before in previous videos, when you swatch matte shades, they more often than not do not look the same on the eye. Sometimes they don't swatch really well on your hand, but they perform so well on your eyes. This is the palette here. We have 15 shades. The first shade I'm going to go in with is Taupe of My Game. This is really pretty shade. Regular kickback like any other eyeshadow palette. Ooh, that is pretty. Now that we have that shade down, I'm gonna go in with a blue eyeliner. I wanted to go in with a navy color to kind of match the blue that I'm gonna use here, but I think I'm gonna try this color. I don't really have anything that's like right in between. I feel like if I go in with the darker color, the blue's not gonna show up. So I'm gonna go in with my LA Color Shockwave eyeliner. This one is in electric. I have used this like once before, so we'll see if this is still good. I might need to throw this away, it's really dry. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M432 brush. I'm gonna take Blue Mondew and I'm gonna go over that and kind of blend it out. I'm getting a lot of fallout. I don't know if you guys can see through here. It's like a whole bunch falling down over here. So if you're gonna be using this palette, you're gonna have to do your eye makeup first. That was my mistake. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the blue shade and I'm going to kind of blend this up a little bit. Oh no. Wait a second. Okay, this is not doing so well. Okay, this is not doing well at all. So I think it's because of the eyeliner that I have on. As you can see, the blue is like the eyeliner is coming off. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is just wipe all of my eye makeup off and I'll be back in a second. Rookie mistake, you guys. I should have gone in with my eye makeup first because there's fallout everywhere. I have tried to work with it so many different ways. I cannot find a formula that will work with the blue. I have tried a glaze stick by Revlon. I don't ever have a problem with this, and every time that I would put the blue matte on top of it, the eyeshadow would take off the eyeliner. I'm gonna take off my whole face. Literally, you guys. Look at all that fallout. It's everywhere. We're gonna start all over again, and we're literally just gonna do a simple eye look because that's all that we have here in the palette, and we're gonna move on. I'm gonna go in with Soft Serve. I'm gonna go in with my BH Cosmetics one because this one seems to always do the job. I've already mentioned to you guys so many times that this was like a $3 brush, and I have like 4 of these. And I love them. The next shade I'm gonna go in with is Matcha. It's a olive, like it's a true olive shade. Oh, this is a really pretty shade. Ooh, that is dark, but it is pretty. I love the tone of this. This is blending out like a dream so far. Next shade I'm gonna go in with is Olive It. Okay, it's nice. It's not like the e.l.f. palette though at all. I'm gonna go in with my Milani Fruit Fetish Make It Last setting spray, and I'm gonna see if this gives it a little bit more oomph. Okay, most definitely. It most definitely does. I'm gonna turn the brush around. I'm gonna go in with the shade Rebel Gray, and I'm gonna go in the inner corner here. Again, I'm gonna start out with no setting spray. This is a little wet still from me wiping it off. Ooh, that looks a little bit more purple than I thought it would be. Never done 2 colors together like this. I don't even know if this looks good, but it's fine. There are no rules to makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this eye off camera, and I'll be back in just a second. All right, guys, so I decided to finish off my face just like fully. I did my eye look. I finished my face off. Everything that I used, I will link in the description box down below. Now, after putting everything on, everything does look really good. I'm still impressed with how good this looks, even over a luminous skin tint. I don't have any gripes about it at all. When I layered everything on top of it, it looks really good. It's not getting into any of my expression lines here or right here. I am looking really good, really flawless right now. It feels really comfortable, and it literally feels weightless on my face. I've probably had this on for like 45 minutes maybe. It is 5:24 right now. I am going to finish about my day. I'm going to make some dinner for the kids. Probably going to edit a little bit, you know, like regular household stuff. And then I will let you guys know my final thoughts on the powder foundation and the eyeshadow palette. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, welcome back. It is currently 9:40 and we are 4 hours in. I believe. I'm not quite sure what time I had left at. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into my final thoughts. And obviously this is my first and only check-in because I'm not gonna go another 3 hours with makeup on my face. I'm so ready to take this makeup off, like for real, for real. As you guys know, I got this in my Ipsy. For the colors, I feel like I already have a lot of these colors in my collection. When I did go in with this this blue shade here, I had the hardest time working with it. I went in with an eyeliner that was drier. I went in with an eyeliner that was super creamy and nothing worked. The eyeshadow kept lifting. The only way that I had found that this worked is if you pack it on, that's when you would get this true intense color. But even then it was getting all over my face. Now with the shimmer shades that I did use here, the shimmer shades were really nice. However, if you were to go in with these shimmer shades by itself with no setting spray at all, it does not pack a punch with that brightness that you want. When you go in with these, you have to go in with a setting spray in order to get that intense payoff that you want. It's not a bad thing because there are a lot of eyeshadow palettes that do have that. The mattes did really well. I probably would say this is definitely not my favorite, and it's not a palette that I would go to. However, I do love the blue in here. I do love a challenge, and I will try to make anything work. So I'm gonna figure out how to make this work, whether I watch a video of his or someone else's video to see how to make this work, and I will make it work. Because my motto is can't stop, won't stop. I'm gonna give this another chance. With the powder foundation, to start out with, I freaking love the packaging. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. I love the color of it. It is super easy to open up. You've got a mirror and you got your product in here. It is just so pretty. I mean, I really, really do love this. It looks really good on the skin. This literally looks like I have a filter on my face. I do not have any foundation in any of my fine lines, any of my wrinkles. It's not accentuating any of my fine lines or any of my wrinkles. It's not accentuating any of my pores. It's not bunching up around my nose. It's not bunching up around my mouth. It's not bunching up around my chin. I can't feel it on my skin. Almost every single foundation that I have tried has done at least one of those things, and this powder foundation has not done that. I could honestly say that this is probably one of my most favorite foundations that I own right now. Now the question is, would I suggest getting these two products? 100% go grab this right now. I got my new color through Instacart. Yes, Sephora's on Instacart right now. Got it within the same day. Didn't even need to leave my house. This is amazing. Go get it. Dry skin or not, don't sleep on this. All right guys, so that is it for me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for beauty and lifestyle. If you guys have any suggestions as to what you want to see, please let me know in the comment section down below. It is really exciting to see you guys engage in my comment section. I love having conversations with you guys. I literally answer every single comment. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Y'all, these are not it. Lemonade superior. I got a new chair, you guys.